Hello everybody, how are you? Today our class Psychology Part 2. Today I will discuss about the intelligence, the first chapter. Today I will discuss about all these things of intelligence. What's the intelligence? Intelligence is like electricity, easy to measure, but almost impossible to define. And intelligence, there another definition is that intelligence is capacity to understand the world and resolve resourcefulness to cope with its challenge, and realistic space and American psychologist. And another definition is that psychology who will define the intelligence as ability to understand and to adapt to environment and resulting from the combination of inherited statistics and education experience. Okay, then there are some of things. Today our other things is nature of intelligence. What's the nature of intelligence? Natural instinct is that there are seven conceptions where, according to the decision, that primary mental abilities. One is verbal comprehension, another is word influence, number, speech, memory, spectral speed, response, then etc. And Bilbao says that she also something the structure of intellect model. There another things is influence heredity. Influence heredity is some of things, and they describe the psychologist is Francis Galton, and he wrote a book. This book's name is Heredity Genius. It's very easy, and there are many things in this book. Okay, we know that there are some of things we are discussing. We know that there are influence of environment, and another things is group difference and intelligence test scores. Okay, now I will describe you. We know that economic status, one of things. Another things is professional parents, and number third, gender difference, residence, and genetic factors. There are five things we can quote it, and we know that the group difference intelligence test scores. Okay, fine. Economic status. What's the economic status? Economic status is that there are some things. There are many children in our country, but there are many problems. There are nutrition. There are lack of nutrition and other things. So we can say that our economical status and profession of parents. Profession of parents is that there are many father and mother. They outside in a job in other profession, and there are friends, which our parents are businessmen, but they cannot get more time their children. So it is one cause. It's one of the causes the profession parents. And another thing is gender difference. What's the gender difference? We know that there are many students, there are many children. There are some of the gender difference, which boys and girls. We know that for one parents there are two children, one boys and girls. Then in that moment there are different. Boys is so they're careful of the boys, but they're ignored that some of the students, some of the time they're girls. So it's one of the causes of gender difference. And another thing, residence. Okay, residence is, we know that there are it is regions of area. Okay, we know that there are many people live in slum, but they don't enough facilities for their maintain their child. We know that there are many people that live in a town or cities, but there are so much advanced and there are many facilities. They, it is one kind of fact. The another thing is genetics factors. Genetic factors, we know that one of the psychologist man in 1949 is Richard Harrison and Charles Murray. They wrote a books which name is the Bell Curve. Okay, and another thing is a genetic Hippocrates. There are they total describe these books. Okay, another things we know that it's very very common fact in this psychology. Okay, Binet Simon intelligence test. It's very very attractive and it's very interesting for me. Okay, one of the Alfred Binet. Okay, I'll describe you. What is it? What is that? Okay, Monovigan Alfred Binet. He uh, he described these total things. Um, intelligence test. Intelligence test. Okay, I will describe you. What is this? It is said that there are some things. He followed some steps and he followed some rules. There are two things at a time at mental ages and chronological age. Okay, what's the mental age? Don't know. I know. Mental age is it's basically when a child or when a person they increasing they when his age is improving day by day and at a time one at a time to reach one time he reach adult, then his mental age is improving day by day. Do you know? And another thing is that and chronical chronological age. What's that? Chronological age is thing that it's a natural age. It's a natural age. Okay, natural age is that. Okay, one of the students, his perfect age. His age is 15 maybe. 15 is natural age. Okay, but mental age is not. But we know that his age is 15, but he's not mental age 15. But he don't know many things. There are many students. There are many children. There are 5 or 6 ages or 10 ages. He know more and more. But he don't know. At the 15 ages students, but he don't know more and more. But 10 ages students is no more and more. So we can say that his mental age is 15 years man, his mental age is 10 years, and his 15 years students, his mental age is maybe 10 years, but his mental age is 15 years. Okay, I just give you. Okay, push it. Okay, another topic is that Stanford Binet intelligence test. Okay, we can say that Stanford Binet intelligence test. What is it? What is it? We know that IQ. What's IQ? IQ is definition, intelligent question. Everybody knows that. But I will understand another things and IQ. What's meaning and how can it measure it? Okay, there are many things we know that verbal criticalizes abilities, quantities criticalizes abilities, and weight analytic abilities and short-term memory. There are many. There are 4 things at a time. Stanford Binet, he's totally described it. First things, verbal criticalizes abilities. What is this? It is said that there are some vocabulary. There is some vocabulary. It's a verbal regions. Okay, it's caused criticalized abilities. The another thing, criticalized abilities is quantitative reasoning, and Foyat analytics, abstract and visual reasoning, and short-term memory. Oh, okay. And we know that many things adds vocabulary, bad memory, okay, and quantitative memory of sentence and pattern analysis and comprehension and absurdist memories of digit, copying and memory of objects and matrix and number of series, paper of folding and cutting and verbal relation and equation building. Just another things. Okay. Another things is as Wixler intelligence test. Wixler intelligence test. What is it? We know that monovignani David Wexler. Wexler, he he wrote a book uh, and he described it 1939 and uh, it is called Wexler Valuable Intelligence Scale. Wexler Valuable Intelligence Scale, and he described it 1955. And Wexler okay, and another thing is verbal scale. Verbal scale, and there's many things. It's very imagine and it's very I like it. It's very easy. Okay, X it is a general information, general intelligence, and there's mathematical terms, and there are similarities, disorders, and its meaning and number of things. Another one, there are many things, and but very it is a very superior. It's a superior and above average and average and below average and borderline and mental retard. Okay, and what do modern IQ score mean? What's modern IQ score mean? It's very easy. We know that Stanford Binet, there are third session and 1960 he described about things. What's modern IQ score mean? Modern IQ score mean there are many things. We know the group intelligence test, okay, and another things is that army alpha test, army beta test, okay. There are many things. Okay, student everybody, I will describe you psychology part 2. I know you ever learn more things about new things, but another day I will understand another things. Okay, thank you everybody. Everybody, okay. Today our topic has been selected. Finished. Thank you.